Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Worth moves over, and the inning is over. Trey Turner comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Trey Turner.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Daniel Murphy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yoenis Cespedes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Turner is right there, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bruce is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 6.
As Drupal Cabrera into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now that's popped up. And Ramos will look up and make the catch to retire the side. Bryce Harper strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder Bryce Harper.
On the ground to third. Reyes is up with it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Anthony Rendon takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Right there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Ryan Zimmerman set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. James Loney leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Travis d'Arnaud digs in here for his first appearance. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And a foul pop behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. And the throw skips past him and into center field. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. The pitcher, Jacob deGrom, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Jose Reyes will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Oh, ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A pause and the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danny Espinoza digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Danny Espinoza.
8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he takes a called strike two. And he chased it in the dirt. d'Arnaud has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Max Scherzer stands in.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To Cabrera for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
And if he thinks you're not paying close enough attention, he'll beat that out.
Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. On Worth, among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Daniel Murphy stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
In this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Curtis Granderson is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. Now to the plate, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Neil Walker.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Yoenis Cespedes stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Up next for the Mets.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. To 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Wilson Ramos will dig in. He singled his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 6.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come into something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
First baseman.
Ryan Zimmerman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Washington.
Danny Espinoza is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2-run score. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Max Scherzer steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Runners breaking for the plate. And it may have been a straight steal of home, and it's going to pay off. Wow. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Now batting, Jason Worth. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. As Drupal Cabrera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whiffing left and right.
Jacob deGrom comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. Turner coming in. Oh, and he botches it. Jose Reyes digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Up and in for ball 1. This is pulled into right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Daniel Murphy will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Second baseman, Daniel
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reyes in foul ground. A quick out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Wilson Ramos steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. To short. Cabrera's there. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. Neil Walker will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Scherzer gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. Tap foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Turner ranging back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rendon gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Taken high and deep to right. Granderson going back, still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Ryan Zimmerman stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Danny Espinosa stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Granderson. A leap at the wall by Granderson, but it's out of reach. A home run.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Trey Turner will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Jason Worth ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 6 runs, 7 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3 in the inning. Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
First baseman
James Loney will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And, you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Chopped weakly to the left. Espinosa's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Daniel Murphy steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Second baseman Daniel Murphy.
To short, hit hard. Cabrera's up with it. And taken in out there for the first out. Bryce Harper strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Bryce Harper.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Wilson Ramos will step in. A ground out victim his last time.
Wilson Ramos.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Walker. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Jacob deGrom comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And the throw takes off on him.
Whoa!
And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Jose Reyes steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground to the right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting,
Curtis Granderson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. 2 down. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Neil Walker will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Anthony Rendon will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
up next for Washington, first baseman, Ryan.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cespedes is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 8 shortstop,
Danny Espinoza ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Jay Bruce stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. There goes the runner. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit down the line at first. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. The big bat for the Nationals tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Danny Espinoza. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
6 runs.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard Station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service is also available at the Anacostia Station just over the river. From there, transfer service to the blue, yellow, and orange lines can be made at Linconte Plaza and Red Line service at Gallery Place, Chinatown. Also, free post-game Nats shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on M Street by way of Tingley Street.
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Settling in now, Jason Worth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Daniel Murphy takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop on to first, and they get the double play. Jose Reyes comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, Jose Reyes.
Into the seats, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, one away. Into the box, Curtis Granderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first. Into the box now, Neil Walker. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. So it's first and second with two men gone. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bryce Harper makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Wilson Ramos steps into the box.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, third baseman number 6,
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. As Asdrubal Cabrera strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Zimmerman is there. He's got it 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Travis d'Arnaud gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Ryan Zimmerman leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. Stepping in, Danny Espinoza. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. This is flared right back over the mound. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Tanner Roark comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side... Noah Syndergaard takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Jose Reyes will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Curtis Granderson. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Trey Turner will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Jason Worth is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Jason Worth.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Daniel Murphy stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit to third. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. Neil Walker is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
A little bouncer. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Espinoza on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bryce Harper heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Grounded to the right. Walker's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Anthony Rendon in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
0-1 pitch on its way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. As Asdrubal Cabrera comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Ground ball right side. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. James Loney gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next day be challenging.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Travis d'Arnaud stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And one of the things he's been real effective at so far is coming right after guys. But now he's looking like he doesn't really want to challenge here.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Jose Reyes will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Rendon is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington sixth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Cespedes is there. 1 away. Danny Espinosa will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Espinosa.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Reyes is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Tanner Roark will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Tanner Roark.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Curtis Granderson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Right.
Here comes the first pitch.
Curtis Granderson.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Neil Walker will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play. Yoenis Cespedes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Zimmerman in foul ground. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Trey Turner will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Jason Worth will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time.
Jay Bruce steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. As Drupal Cabrera steps in, he was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
Now batting, first baseman.
A solo shot here to left, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Travis d'Arnaud steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And that misses 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Noah Syndergaard Comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with one away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those two guys into scoring position.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Jose Reyes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Little chopper back his way. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Curtis Granderson gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning. Neil Walker stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this 7th inning has really been his undoing. He's having a hard time finding the plate.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
In with it here is Worth, and that'll hold the runner at third base. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Bryce Harper comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way.
Bryce Harper.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
2-2.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wilson Ramos is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. On his way to pitch number 75. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Anthony Rendon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ben Revere will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, Ben Revere.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cespedes. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. To 2-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Danny Espinoza will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Runner goes for third. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Yoenis Cespedes digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One away. Digging in, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. As Grubel Cabrera comes forward now, a home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Very weakly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Tanner Roark, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation, but hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Clint Robinson is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Darno gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Robinson is retired, and there's one away. Trey Turner will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Jason Worth makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
New York Mets. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.